Alrighty. Hold on. So, this part, I'm gonna try to tell a story here of what is happening as we speak. It's good to live stream again, but there's a lot of explanations. There's a lot of explanations that needs to be said, and I am so happy right now. Anyway, hold on. So let me unmute within Discord. All right. So now somebody has made its way in here, which I'll need to pull up the overlay of it if it does pop up. Unless, let me see. There it is. It's right there on the top left corner now. So small too. Alright. Alright. Y'all was not expecting this to happen. Y'all was not expecting this to see me. June, July. For 2.5 months, to be exact. 2.5 months. Two and a half months. Yes, as you can see, Mr. Fear is in the live stream with me today. I am so surprised, but also at the same time, he's actually doing something in the background.
Help me! He has me at gunpoint. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Right, okay. Are we serious right now? Alright, let me stop the music. You know that's not true, right?
He has it at my head.
Bro, you're like miles away from me.
Doesn't look like I give up.
Alright. So based on the videos that I've been posting within my shorts of my main channel, but also within on my main Instagram too, I finally decided to change my setup, as you can see right now. And it's full of surprises. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. Somebody messaged me. So, alright. So there's a lot of things that I really want to go over. And like I said, my setup is definitely one of those things that I want to talk about. And also what's going on with my house. So, as of recently, I decided to start cleaning my mom and dad's room. And it's not great. The look of it was not great. And I took the time throughout the first half of this month just to get the cleanup done. And I took care of that. And it looks a lot better than it was before. Joseph My man has seen it. Presley, he has seen it because this is the because he was here not that long ago, and he has arrived and visited my house for the very first time. So, to that regard, they not love. They liked it to love the way how it looks better than it was before, because it was in the nicest way. Again, it's not good. It was not good at the start, but then afterwards, I took the time to pretty much get it done as soon as possible, and I took the time just to do so, and especially took the time of cleaning my room. So as you can see now, I'm now on the opposite wall from where the previous the two previous setup was, or how am I supposed to explain it? The previous
Dumpster
setup
fires.
before, the previous setup before was over here. All right, I'm just gonna back up for a second. So it used to be over there. Then it was over by the corner, minor change wise. Then I used to be right here because it was awful. I liked the setup though, the way how it's performed, but it was awful.
I have
And
to agree with the man. His room earlier was not to be mean or anything, but it was unorganized.
yeah, and it was unorganized. So I took the chance to
But
get
now
it
it's like
more.
way better. Last I checked, it was way better than original.
Yeah,
We
that's what I did.
exactly.
So now, pretty much, this is kind of like a full around circle here. I used to be in this spot first, while my old dresser used to be here, and that was acted like my very first desk setup. Well, beta wise, because I used to be over here on the side of the old dresser, then over by the corner for a little bit, for at least for that long. Then, and I could take it, and this is kind of funny because I have done it before. I placed my fucking setup with a different table that I used to have inside of the closet. Then, like I said, then it was here. Then it's over by the corner. Then this, and now I'm back to here. So there's a full roundabout circle. I wish I could play the "We're roundabout and what's it meant?" You know what I mean? That song. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to be continued sound. So yeah, it's made a full roundabout. A full roundabout, y'all. What else? Oh, I can't see the. Hold on, just give me a moment. I have to check back within my Discord on my phone to see if there's any messages. So I can't do it on here. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it on my PC at the moment. Also, within the latest short that I did, or the latest video short that I did, I recently decided to you know finally get a new monitor to replace the Joseph, really? Not now. Hey, hey, look, Charles is here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get ready for the shenanigans from Joseph himself with the gifts within my within my Discord server. Golly. Um, you could chat within the YouTube chat, but it's either or. I don't care.
This is the greatest.
All right. Where's my man? Wait, I couldn't swear I had. Oh, right here. I want to make sure my boy Kyoto ends up seeing this too. Because even though, so I'll explain about that soon to kind of explain what's going on. What happened within the last month, but more importantly, it's the entirety of between May 2nd up until now. So I wanted to basically get that out of the way, and then we'll just do like, talk whatever, So yeah. So it doesn't Lucky man. Bruh. Oh boy. All right. So as of starting after May 2nd, I've been, taking a break away from Discord, and 8 days in after May 2nd, I had, and this is like a little reminder, and I'd already said it before, but I will say it again. I did the most absurd thing that I ever done. That was absolutely mostly my fault for that, and I accidentally broke the back of my mom and dad's car. But here's another reason for this. It does no longer matter because that car is no longer going to be able to go on the road. So it's pretty much dead. It's like dead at this point. The car battery of itself is been long gone. It's been long gone ever since. And the reason for that is that there's like a stupid argument. The rage machine? Hold on. Let me put up this new sound. The rage machine is fucking crazy, dude. What the fuck? The rage machine is fucking crazy. Jeez. Alright, anyway. My point here is, there was a stupid argument between one of my family members, and it went off the rails, lead to that moment, breaking the back of my mom and dad's window using the actual bat, by the way, and it literally scarred me, especially a couple of few of my family members. And with that, I decided to leave my house at a bad timing, by the way, because it was about to go tonight. And I walked my ass, and I'm not going to tell what city it was, but I managed to walk from one city to another city for hours, from that city to back to my own, to our hometown. And it was so brutal. My legs were hurting. It was hurting like crazy. Oh yeah, on May 13th, I decided to take a little walk away from the IHSS thing that I was doing before I started to finally work. I showed up at Joseph's house, and it's like, yo, what is you doing here? And then after that point, then I just went back home on that day. And then the next few weeks afterwards, my sister Jasmine came by, and she helped me to kind of start to realize, like, you know what? I need to stop having these actual brutal crash outs. And it was actually not that fun. It was absolutely not that fun. And that really took the toll for not only just for me, but everyone else. So I finally stopped doing that. I listened. I started having some respect for what Jasmine told me, and as it turns out, I did a lot more better after that point, which leads to where I managed to go on over to Joseph's house again, along with Presley. And these two, and I'm gonna say it finally, these two motherfuckers have met each other in real life. Finally. That's an absolute W. It was fun. We played a couple few games here and there, and it was really fun during that time. Then after that point, it was Oh my god, what was it? Then from there, in June, there's a few hurdles, and I did manage to return back on Discord, and right now I'm on Discord as we speak because of the corner of the top left. But yeah, um, there was some little heptics between then and there. There was a little bit of issues. Well, almost to big issues that should have been um that sh- holy shit. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. Oh, I was looking at the other Discord server that I'm looking at. Oh my god. Anyway, um, so with that, there's a little bit of some haptics between then and there, and one thing I want to mention too is that on June 2nd, which I'm gonna switch my hold on, I might as well minimize Discord in the background so I can have gain control of the what is it? Is it
No, you don't
monitoring?
get to.
There we go. So I'm gonna switch in on over to my channel real quick. I'll go back to that soon once I do. But and as you can still see, guys, I'm still on the mini gaming, not gaming PC. I'm still on the mini PC for right now, and I will still explain a lot more later in this stream. All right, but oh my lord, this is gonna take forever. Hold on. Is it right here? Yes, it's right here. And as you can see, this is another change. My actual profile picture has changed for my channel. I want to mention that real quick. So it took over time between May 2nd until now just to finally get everything to updated. And the last few things was YouTube and here basically on Discord. So what I did is talked about this. I wanted to kind of because I already summarized what happened on the day of May 10th. That's out of the way, but it's right here. So if you guys want to look at this, it's up to you. I don't care. But right here needs to be said. This is something that already happened. This person that I was kind of annoyed for basically taking out one friend in the process that literally had some problems. Not only just that, it's also mental health problems, and they're doing a lot much better than they were before, I would say. And I will mention their name uh pretty soon here, but I'm not gonna say that right now. So this whole entire thing, and I'm not gonna read all of it again because that's gonna take for ages. So pretty much what I summarize is that I really just don't give a shit about uh anybody's own perspective on about anyone that I know unless it is bad. I'll say that. If it's really bad enough, then I will have to make an adjustment of what's going on and making sure that I don't get caught into like some stupid argument from somebody that will bring up in the future. But I would rather not have that happening ever again. So to say this is that each consequences of I'll say this. Whenever somebody tries to screw somebody over for no reason, has the tendency to they have the tendency to kind of think like, oh, this is a good ass fucking idea to wait. Did I wait? Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god, Joseph, I'm so fucking sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it set. I don't know how I managed to accidentally wait, hold on. Wait a second, hold on.
It was definitely for a reason.
Wait, you did you do that or no?
Yes.
Bru- I was not expecting. Well, hold on.
I just want the silence for a little bit, man.
Bro. I was not expecting you to use the server deafen. You could have used like the regular deafen.
I don't know how to do that.
You could click on your profile and it would say that. Trust me, it's there. Well, either way, what needs to be said here is that a lot of people have the tendency to either try to basically poke fun of somebody and try to make statements that is not really fucking true unless it is somewhat true to the slightest. That's why there's so many a lot of people that I've seen are still innocent up to this day, but they are still innocent until proven guilty of what action they have made. And I want to kind of somewhat address this here too, is that I have seen a lot of folks who does not like have the way to stand up and take accountability for what action it is unless if it's necessary. And I feel like that right there should set it all, because there's still some people that I have seen who are still who are still man, I'm trying to think right now. Who are still constantly try to push this person down for no other reason until you hear somebody else's story that would make a lot more sense and more truthful, if that makes more sense. And us, the people that were defending a person that we know, some of the people that I have seen that I used to follow, by the way, has not learned their lesson and understanding that they also need to take accountability for what they have done beyond what situation it was. All I'm saying here is no matter what is going to end up sparking up, and this is unfortunate, this is the unfortunate truth, if something has to deal with something that has happened and it is a really serious topic and somebody ends up mentioning you and it actually involves with you on something that you did that was completely wrong, you gotta need to take action and make sure that you don't get caught up into some worse to a worse path that you might go into that would not be great in the long run. That's why I always make sure that I always check on everybody as best as I can to see if they're doing okay, seeing if they're doing all right, or something like that. I don't know. But with all that explanation, then it leads to some problems between here then in June, where one of them, his name, which I will still not be bringing up, and I feel like I want to put this on the sideline as like something that needs to be answered, so that way people would able to know. And this is like, this is their choice on some things. But the person did not listen to exactly what I was trying to say, but also I dragged I dragged somebody into the mix that I should not supposed to be doing. And even though they're still homies to me. And what I could say here, it was technically 3 of our faults for letting it happen, and we all 3 of us made up at the end, and that was really great too. But also another thing that needs to be said too as well is that if you feel like, and this is something I really want to say, if you feel like that the vibe of that person that you just have getting that's not a good phrase. If somebody that you see that has a bad vibe that they're giving off, it is best to not talk with them until you start to get to the understanding of what they are doing, or what they are doing with their work and all that other stuff. And then you will start to understand why their vibe is off, and then they will tell you what it is, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick regarding to that as well, because I talked with Joseph about this, and I talked with a couple of you people about this as well regarding to what actually happened, and it was not that great. So to my overall to my overall credibility, uh it is something that needs to be said, you know. Before I continue, I forgot to mention too, make sure you read the rules before anything else, because the rules are still the same. Nothing has changed. The rules is not going to change for the live stream, so we're fine. Yeah, so we're fine, and we're all good. So yeah. All right. Next, it is what I did for the rest of June. What I did for the rest of June is going on over to Jaime's house. And yes, you guys do remember who I'm referring to. Uh, Jaime is doing a little bit lot better than he was from before, but he did come back on Instagram, and I'm very surprised. And it was also because of something that I would rather keep hidden, and that's his choice. So there's an explanation why he was not on Instagram until he came back onto it recently, and I'm proud of him for that. Another thing too is that I've been going on over to Presley's house on June, starting within June. No, it's not starting within June. Was it June 14th? Yeah, the starting of June 14th, I decided to go on over to Presley's house at Presley's house on foot. There we go. My water. So with that, it gave me a lot more credibility to go on over to his house and meet up with Lone, who right now just had his 20th birthday 2 days ago. And we'll get to that point soon. We'll get to there soon, what I did on that day. Then from there, I decided to, go on over to a lake that we have in our city. Well, it is a sub part of between two regions of cities, and it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. It was like one of the best days I ever had within June, and it was great. It was it was really great. Now, with everything else, somebody that I know from the very long time has came back to me after 9 years. 9 years to be exact. Almost a decade, by the way. Almost a fucking decade. And it was surprising, it was shocking, and it is none other than an old friend from elementary school before Jaime. I'll say that right now, before Jaime. Before Jaime ever appeared in front of me in my life. And this girl is something out of the ordinary, unexpectedly returned. Also, in a way that, why did I say that? I mean, she has returned unexpectedly out of the ordinary, and she has been like a friend that I forgot that I not like forgot about, but like I just didn't feel like saying her name as much, and I kept on focusing on everyone else. But then when she popped up and found an old, oh my god, Joseph, can you, Dad? Why you're inside of my room? Oh, there we go. Every single time, whenever my dad goes into my room, he completely forgets that I am live streaming it, and also it's also technically my fault. I forgot to uh how would I say this? Uh, he has a tendency to keep opening up my door, and it's absolutely insane. That's a good, interesting idea from you, Joseph. Not gonna lie. But I will try. I will try one day. One day until I get the PC that I wanted, which we'll get to at the very end too. Other than that, then it leads to yeah, then it leads to why that I don't have that chance to talk with her, that returning friend that I started talking to again, and it's such a beautiful moment to see. And the reason why that I gave up on finding her is because of, you know, social media. It's not because of social media. It's because we don't have like social media social media profiles or anything like that. And as time went on, she was been trying to find me ever since, and I've been trying to find her. But then I decided I might as well give up, and it came to be like that for a while until recent at the end of this month. Now with Joseph, he finally, like I said from at the beginning of this live stream, he came by over to my house a couple few times now, and he had a lot of fun, especially for the fact that that I tortured him with putting on a scope on a actual blaster of the Adventure Force Busby blaster of the Rebel with the optic from the crossbow, and it looks cursed to him. And I have a photo of it now, so at any point I'll bring it out, but I'm not gonna bring it out this time. So he's lucky for today and for the rest of this month. I'll say that. And I don't know what he's gonna say about that now. after saying it, but either way, there's a lot of funny moments that we did. It was funny, especially not that long ago. We were playing Chameleon, which is a game that I have never played up until this point, and it was my first time playing it. And it was confusing at first, but then I got it to understand it. So there's one of these roles that Joseph did. I don't know if it's me or him, but mostly it's Joseph. He rolled two numbers of a fucking annoying ass fucking meme that we cannot say. And we both accidentally said it, and Presley was there too. And when he played it, and it was so fucking hilarious. It was so fucking hilarious. We just like, no, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way in hell that this happened. And all of a sudden, it literally says the meme that I'm not gonna say because It was terrible. It actually hurt our mental health. Well, not really, but it hurt our humor. It literally hurt our humor. Like we always like use our humor for something else, but then all of a sudden it starts hitting our that meme starts to hit our humor so bad. It just why did it? Why did we say that? Like how? It basically left it off too. I was like, damn it. But Chameleon was fun. I love that game. It's not one of like the best games I ever played, but we already know. You guys already know what my favorite game is. Well, favorite card slash board game is. It's pretty much Uno. Come on, the classic Uno to be at to be fair. And then there's two other ones that me and Joseph have. He has No Mercy, and I have Uno Flip. And those two games are absolute fun, especially for No Mercy, dude. I feel like once we have like a couple few more of the friends that we have or the allies that we have, man, there's gonna be a lot of crash outs. Well, card game Uno crash outs, I would say. Not actual like crash out, but man, there's gonna be a lot of that soon. There's gonna be a lot of that soon. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Then there goes the time where, and this leads to where we are now. So, in this month, like I said, I clean all this. It looks a lot better. And I decided to, on the day of Lone's birthday 2 days ago, I decided to walk my ass on over to his house. Since finally I now know where that nigga is at, I'm like, I feel like it would be a surprise. Then he wasn't a now at first he wasn't prepared for it, and he was in the state of like uh he's in the state of cleaning right now as we speak. So with that, he's like, oh man, I don't know what to do today since he was because it was on his birthday. He was on well he was the day was his birthday, and we decided to go on over to his grandma's house. Well, his grandpa's house of his, and it's decent. It's nice, and I'm not too mad about the blue, like the aspect of blue. Like it's like blue is not too bad of a color, but the living room space looks pretty decked out. It looks organized. So from there, we just had a little talk. Have some like connections about like Eddie Gar, one of the YouTube channels that I watch, plus a YouTube channel that well, a person that we both know named Thodian, otherwise named Carl. There's a lot of connections from there, and it was bittersweet. And then I decided to go on over to Joseph's house, and thanks to Lone's grandpa driving me on over there, we both had a blast, and Joseph got some humor out of Blue Rye, the channel that I've been watching. Not the other Rye, if you guys remember what I was talking about that one. I'm not gonna talk about that. That Rye specifically is now banned, and I don't want to mention about it ever again. But Blue Rye, he's fine. He's a completely different person, and he's not like the other one, so we're good. He's chill too, by the way. And I have never actually met him personally, but he has good content, by the way. He has some good content on his YouTube channel, his Twitch, and everything else, and it was really good. Then it leads to where we are now, actually. yeah, then it leads to where we are now. And now to answer the question on some things on the matter, and I have to be careful here because I don't know if they are watching this right now or something along those lines. But if you guys do remember from the final few videos, yeah, from the final few videos of Gaming Revelations, yeah, Gaming Revelations, he himself used to used to go by uh the one name that the one name that uh that was prevalent to his name, but now it no longer matters because of what happened within last year. Almost to last year soon. Almost a year. Damn. Even 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 man, even after the August 2025 is crazy. But either way, or it's right after that actually. Yeah, it's right after that. But man, it was not great. Again, like I said, based on the community post that I did from June 2nd. But either way, he's actually doing a lot better than he was from before. It's none other than Xanet. He is now going by Star or Asri Star. And the reason why I'm bringing him up just a little bit is because he is doing a lot much better than he was before. That's one thing. And he doesn't want to be called by Xanet anymore. So from this point forward, he's now going to be called Asri, or Star, depending, or just both put together. But I would rather call him Star for now because it actually makes it a little bit simpler. But I wish the name would have been better. But hey, I can't blame him. Like I can't blame him on that. But I still I still have he still has my respect overall because of the impact. Yeah, because overall of the impact of the way how things are executed. But I wish he would be more I wish he would have been more how I say this. I wish he would have been more I would say more trying to take his own accountability on whatever what it is. Doesn't matter what it is, what he does, you know. But again, I still he got my respect a couple few times before, but he's doing a lot much better than he was before. And for those who, and I'll say this real quick, for those who still think up to this day that he did something bad, just so you know, he's not trying to do that. He's not trying to do that as time goes on, and he's been focusing on other things, which that's really a good thing because it's a good thing to either, you know, have a job, to go out doing something, or going to have a walk. That's another thing. Listening to music is another thing. Doing some exercise is another thing. Oh, that's another thing too. Joseph Joseph has I would say a member inside of his household got me into the workouts way before, not way before, right before I started to leave his house on the day of Lone's birthday, as I was visiting Joseph as well. But man, that workout is still amazing, but also uh stressed out or burnout. There we go. That's even a much better term. And it was great. It was actually great, you know. And now I'm thinking of trying to do some more workouts using my own equipment that I have at my house just for clarity and making sure try to do those. But either way, yeah. So he's actually again overall with Star, he's actually doing a lot more better than he was before, and I'm glad. But hopefully, I'm gonna fingers crossed. Hopefully, he does do a lot more better with the aspect of everything, like straight up. Like I hope he does do a lot. What is going on? What is going on within the main chat? Oh, I see now. I do see that now. Wait, was he trying to do that one meme? That gift I've seen in the general chat, Joseph? If you guys do know, I wish I could show it right now, but I think we might be able to know it. Well, but either way, going back to like I was saying, like I said, I hope this whole entire thing keeps on going for Star to keep pushing for what he wants to do, but also at the same time, again, based on what I told him, don't listen to those that are trying to keep bashing on you. Same it with everybody else, including Kyoto for this instance too. But either way, now speaking about Kyoto, he's doing a lot better, I'll say as well. And recently I've been talking with him, and as of recently right now, he's not in the Discord server as we speak. But I told him that there's a special role that Joseph has, Lone, Presley, and a couple of few others. It is none other than the co-owner role, and whenever he does come back, maybe this might encourage him to come back right now, since I'm live streaming, since I gave him the link to it of the live stream. But this could be a good chance to basically put him back in as a position of like the staff, and that would be great as hell. Either way, yeah, so he's doing a lot better too. He's doing a lot much better, and what else that mean? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Philip, he's doing a lot more better too. He's also cleaning around his house too, as we speak. Me and Joseph have visited his house twice now together, and we had a lot of fun. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for that. Now, the changes, the major changes within my channel. So the channel changes is more obviously, my banner already has changed at the beginning of May 2nd. My profile pictures from all across the board is now finally changed. And lastly, I've been working on trying to, like I said, clean up around my house as well. But not only just that, it is also the the work on Stoner Bronzer. So Stoner Bronzer is still going. It's still in the pre-production stage as we speak. Yeah, as we speak. And what I can say from here, and actually, let me take off my hat. It's kind of screwing up my hair just a bit. But, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't screw up the left side of my hair. Alright, we're good. So, let me look into, stop that real quick. Never mind. It's trying to take me. It's trying to take me back there. No. All right. So yeah. So the story of Stone of Bronzer has been updated so many times, and I could show this now on screen. Well, actually, hold on for a second before I do that, because I don't want to reveal too much. I don't want to reveal too much. So, zoom in around 150. No, not 150. 200. And I'll only say a few sentences of the story from chapter 1, so you guys can kind of get the understanding of it. So, I wish I could move. Well, actually, let me move my camera for once so you guys can see it. All right, there we go. So, it says, the world came into existence amid of a great explosion of energy. From the void, trees, plants, and all life of every matter. In time, chimpanzees evolved into humans and other species, and they built homes and live in harmony with each other in 10,000 BC. And that's what you get so far with that's what you get so far within the story. So that's all. Oh, I was about to close that out. Anyway, that's all you get from the story so far. Joseph, my man, has seen it already of the entirety of the story, and he already gave out his thoughts about it. What the hell is going on in the chat? What is going on in the chat? Hold on. I'm kind of scared what's happening in the general chat. And more importantly, Joseph's been quiet for a while because he has a lot of stuff to do. So I can't blame him. But something is not right in the general chat. Either way, yeah. So that's what I got for you to. Let me see. I've been working bruh. I can see that. I can see that now in the general chat. At least I'll just do that. Anyway, so I've been working on Stone of Bronzer for a good while within June, and I managed to finish the entirety of the story and making sure the story is correct. Now, as for the script, it's halfway done. And between as of now until the end of this month, I'm about to start working on it and get it done as soon as possible. Because once I do that, then the script is now done. Then there's some other stuff that I have to do that needs to... Yo, what is going on? Yo, hold on. Yo, hold on. I might as well show this. Hold on. I might as well play it right now. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yo. Yo. This is what I'm seeing within the general chat in my Discord server right now. He says, I'm going insane. I said, what did you do? And he says, I've been working on this project for 5 hours straight. I was like, bruh. I was not expecting to play it. I was like, wait, I didn't play that. Yo. You could probably say something in the chat, Joseph, to see what's going on. Man, that is so fucking funny. I can't blame him. I can't blame him. That's funny as shit. What else I need to do? Oh, another thing too is that with over time, I finally managed to get into IHSS, and I've been working ever since, just to get the money by helping out with my mom. And also, there's another update with my mom. So, apparently, she went through all the trouble just using antibiotics to stop the foot of itself on the right foot from getting worse. But as it turns out, the antibiotics didn't do great. Not well. I wouldn't say that it's doing great, but then for some reason it's starting to screw over the right foot of itself. No, not the right foot. The right calf and the foot. So she went down to a hospital not that long ago, and she's down there again, and she's actually doing a actual surgery procedure at the moment for the stenches within the stents. I'm going to say the stents within her leg to get a piece of a vein within from anywhere else in the body to kind of reconstruct the veins of the stents to work properly, to let it go flow through. So I've seen that within another procedure with the gums where there's a loss of gum inside of the teeth of any dental, and what they do is they just while you're being sedated, they took a small sliver of gum and replace it on the missing structure parts of the gum of the teeth, and hey yo. Hold on. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. But at least you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's kind of similar to that, but and it was kind of worth it, for anybody to kind of lose the structure that holds up the teeth for the gum and have a sliver of gum parts to be able to restructure it, But either way, that's what's going on with my mom's procedure. Pretty much getting a sliver of vein to kind of reconstructure the stents of the vein within her right leg overall and her foot. So I may somewhat get it wrong, but I know exactly what I'm talking about because I have talked with this with my mom and a few of my family members. Did I already? I like this. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on with that. And as for my dad, he's actually doing a lot better. And not so long ago, he was in my room, accidentally just opened up the door. Not accidentally, but he always has the urge to assume that, like, he has a tendency to always check on me, and it's not fun. Technically not fun. But either way, he still ends up checking on me no matter what. Load, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean I see you? Are you in the chat? Are you in the chat right now? If you are, say something. If you are watching this. Anyway, I think that's it. He took it. He took it off within the Discord. I saw that. He is actually watching. I think he is actually watching. I assume it. I really assume it. Uh. But either way, so. And with that, I believe that's it. Oh yeah, that's right. My second older brother Richard was let go during the time between May 2nd until now. And what did I say? Hold on, Joseph, play the gong, please. Oh, not the gong. Seek mental help. What did I say? I called it. I called it. I called it. I freaking called it. I freaking called it, man. I freaking called it. I freaking called it. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing else left. Yeah, I think there's nothing else really to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. The only one thing I would say as well is what's happening with my monitors. Okay, so the main monitor I'm still using that has my webcam on there is still going to stay, but it would no longer be the main monitor. And that's because right now, as we speak, I have managed to purchase a brand new monitor that's way much better than this one, and has a lot higher hertz. As a little warning, and as a little bit of aware. And what's going to happen? And what's speaking of the devil, he shows up within the VC. Either way, so with the exception here, and I'm gonna stand up in here. What's going to happen that the TV that acts as my second monitor would no longer be as my one of my monitors. It would now be as a normal TV in the background. So this right here, the stuff that's on there right now on top of my new dresser is going to stay there temporarily until they get moved. But as for the main monitor here currently as we speak is going to get moved unless it's going to stay right here. I don't know. But for all I know is that I have to do it.
Waffle.
But as for my goal of getting a much better PC, I'm still working on it as we speak. Since I'm still on the IHSS program, which I'm lucky about. That's like the only source of income I have right now. Soon, eventually, I will be doing a lot more than just walking around and just helping my mom and all that, and visiting my friends too. I would also try to start, like, recently I've been starting to ride my skateboard again, and it's a big improvement, actually, a big improvement than last year. And I've been wanting to basically start riding a bike again, and I just have to wait until I do have the money for it. But right now, I don't have the money just to get a new bike, because all the other bikes that I used to have in my house, well, not in my house, outside of my house in the yard, no longer exist. They are gone, and that's pretty much it. Also, let me check on the others. Are they still here? Yep, they're still in the other server, still in the VC, even though I posted the link to here. But either way, all right. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the only thing I have to mention as well. Oh yeah, oh duh. There's a story. This is a small story, real quick. So there's a golf ball. All right. Yeah, so there's a golf ball that was inside of the and this is true, by the way. Uh it was inside of the one elementary school that I'm very close to, and I was trying to figure out, like, how the fuck am I supposed to get it out of the gate in from the inside of the school to outside of the school. And without getting in trouble, I used the best method just to get it out. I sandlotted it using from the method from the Sandlot movie that that the kids were trying to get the baseball bag or some shit like that. Man, it's been a long time. Either way, I decided to sandlot it using a metal stick with an actual cooking spoon, and I wrapped it around with Scotch tape, bring it on over there, and get that golf ball out, and I have it with me right now as we speak. In a days...
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, what the... Are we... Joseph, are we actually doing this right now? I almost about to get to the good part.
Did you really want me to do the gong for the utensils or no?
No.
That's what I thought.
I forgot to mention too, Lone and Joseph have met each other in real life on the day of Lone's birthday. While he was dropping me, while he and his grandpa were dropping me off at Joseph's house. And I'm still appreciative about that, by the way. But either way, oh, and then he's gone. But either way, then right before that, I found two more golf balls that were in the area of, like, the golf course or some shit like that. Well, there's two. Well, there's actually two golf courses that we know. The one outside of our city and one inside of our city. But yeah, so again, I'm still. Okay, he's mentioning about that. Oh! Ah, shit. Man, I haven't had a
Bless
blast
you.
you in a while. Thank you. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. Yeah, I think there's nothing else for me to talk about. Just besides that. Besides all the stuff that I talked about. Cause like I said, I'm gonna continue working what I have to work on just to get the PC that I wanted, and then eventually, uh, I would be actually getting things back in track and do some more content. Yeah, but fuck you, Joseph. Fuck you. He pulled out the distraction dance from Henry Stickmin.
But did it work though?
Yes, it did.
Good.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You twerp. Anyway, I'm standing up. I'm standing up. I just needed it right now. Just for this moment, just to get some, you know. But another thing I want to mention too, during the time of between May 2nd until now, I decided to play a game that I wanted to do something different than just playing Fortnite all the time, and it was Tomodachi Life. Living the Dream, which is a recent game that came out not that long ago, and I managed to get it, and it is a lot of fun. Joseph has experienced it. Lone has experienced it. Presley somewhat close to getting to experience it, like in person, but mostly it's through the calls actually. Jaime managed to experience it as well. And even my niece too. And yet, so far, between as what I'm gonna show and show the rest, there was a lot of chaos within the hideout island I named it. A lot has happened. I'll tell you that. A lot has happened. And especially there's one scene that Joseph liked, and I was thinking that we could do as a Asgo skit one day, and it was this where in the game of Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, you go and see a object called the crown, not the crown, the royal seat that you get when you place different objects around the island, and you get that. And I decided to place it on the island, and there's this action that you do. If a me is sitting there, and you press what they're doing and what they're imagining, everybody, not everybody, but like at least 4 me's, doesn't matter which me is going to be there in those 4 spots in front of the me that would be sitting on the chair, they will be like bowing down to that specific me, and Joseph was one of them in those moments. And there's actually different variations too, but in this very fucking moment, the me's, including his own me, by the way, his own me decided to say something that is very accurate to what's really going on in the world as we speak, but it's so accurate, and one by one they're showing like, oh, this is the item I'm giving you. No, take this one. Oh no, take that one. This is what Joseph's me said as he does this. I must protest. And that was fucking funny as shit. And I was like, you know what? That's Joseph saying that. I must protest. I don't want to be here. And that was really great.
I'm a protest.
That was really fucking great.
Lucky man!
Oh. Okay.
Frick, wrong one.
Oh, now he's
Lucky man!
now he's doing it. He's now becoming Blu-ray, missing the freaking soundboard. Like, oh, wrong sound effect, wrong
I've
sound
been
effect.
using the soundboard. What the frick do you mean?
There's this instance where Blu-ray accidentally plays the wrong sound effect and the wrong tone of what's showing on his own screen, and it happens every single time. Like, I have seen that. Yeah, so yeah, I believe that's it. I really don't know what to do. Like, I mean, I could show bits and pieces of what the island looks like right now of Tomodachi, but I would rather not show it just yet. I feel like I would have to like put it in a video form first. Like that's what I'm doing as best I can, and then eventually I would actually show it on stream in real time, so that way everybody has the experience of what my stream will look like on a much better system. Who knows? But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's now 1:24. God damn. Anyway, I think that's it, y'all. I believe that's it. There's nothing else for me to talk about. It's mostly just this, like what's going on with me, for the most part. Yeah. All right, I'm about to put up the music back again. Oh yeah, Joseph. One more thing. How was your day so far?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Do that. Alright, it's gonna take a little bit until it loads. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit till the song comes up. There we go. Alright, there we go. So now we got the music back again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to say the line of Papyrus. I'm gonna try to do it just on stream as well too. Alright. Alright, I'm about to say it now. In 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, my name is the Great Papyrus, and today we're gonna be cooking some frozen hot dogs. Holy shit! I kind of messed up a little bit, but hey, I can at least have most of it. Now Joseph, it's your turn, buddy. Joseph? He might say it when he does, but anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's nothing else for me to say beyond what I already said. And like I said, guys, this stream was not supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen around during the beginning of next month, but hey, at least I said to myself, like, I might as well do it now just to surprise you guys that, hey, I'm doing a lot much better than I was before, and everybody else too. And hopefully later down the road, once I do get the PC that I am still tracking of, that I'm still keep on tracking of, would be amazing. And I really hope that I can finally do a lot more things that I can't really normally do, you know? Like, well, beyond the normal things that I can do, you know? That's what I meant to say. And another thing I want to mention this too, as well, is that I'm trying my best to kind of get the, you know, the channel trailer ready to go as best as possible and get everything else to go. And yeah, so like that's the only thing left that needs to change is the updated channel trailer. And it's going to be mostly edited by Presley. And I will let him take control of that. Once he, you know, but yeah, so. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all I needed to show, especially with this new setup and telling you guys what I've been doing. And I think that's pretty much it. Joseph, do you have anything to say?
No.
Alright, ready to say the
I'm gonna be
Papyrus line?
completely honest. I was thinking of playing the gong sound, the Undertaker sound, but then I was like, yeah, no.
oh, okay. I just realized that Presley just asked within the chat, takes control of what? If you have missed a lot of what I just said on the stream, Presley, I think it's safe to say to kind of try to watch the entirety of what I just said on the stream. That way you can kind of get the context of. That way you can kind of get the context of it. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. Yeah. So pretty much what I'm gonna do. From there, is I'm gonna continue what I keep on doing. I'm gonna keep on checking on my folks and other stuff. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try to, you know, continue the things what I need to do, especially working on the Stone of Bronzer script as best as I can and get that done. And everything else too, because and this is another reason why I decided to there's another reason why I decided to.
Hello there, Mr. President. And he can't hear me because he's serving me.
No, he's deafened. But he can actually hear us from the stream. But pretty much what I'm saying here is the reason why I did this room change too is because I have to make a much better environment for once I get the PC that the exact PC that I wanted, so that way it would be on over this side, because the little mini table that used to be on this side when I was on the window, or right next to the window, it's now here where it's kind of close to the monitor that I have, and that would be where it will sit, pretty much. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing else for me to say, but other than that, Joseph, you gotta remember I have background music on. But let me turn on the music. Turn down the music more.
Lucky man.
So Joseph, you can start saying the papyrus line. I already did mine's.
What'd you say,
I
Charles?
said you can start saying your papyrus line. Because I already did mine.
Okay, hold on.
I'll do it again.
Hello,
after
my
yours.
name's the Great Papyrus. Today we are making frozen hot dogs. Holy!
Holy a-hole. Anyway. Hello, it's the
Also,
Great
sans for
Papyrus.
lazy mother.
Okay. Hello, I am the Great Papyrus, and today we're going to be cooking frozen hot dogs. Holy shit! Oh, come on! It was good! It was good. I kind of missed the points, though, but hey, it's still good.
Hello there, Charles. This is I, the Great Papyrus. Have you seen my lazy piece of sans?
No. I haven't.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye. What do you mean, Presley? Are you referring to what we're doing with the papyrus line from Undertale, or something else?
Gay.
Mr. Joseph, why are you gay? Got him. Anyway, acting like a pirate. Oh, because Papyrus has that accent within Undertale, or the Undertale franchise. There we go. See. Can't even see the. Hold on, I might have to look into the OBS. It should be a voice actor instead. Joseph? I mean, like, once I get to the point of, like, once the script of Son of Bronzer is finished and everything else like that, I will try getting you guys to be up in there. And Joseph is definitely one of them. It's just that it's still it still needs some work. Like the script of itself still needs some work, and then eventually I'll try to.
Explosion.
This is the greatest plan.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Bro. Oh, what else? Oh, I know how to say this one. This is from Ben 10. Energy is G-O-O-D. That one's easy. That one's so fucking easy. What? It's part of the line within the Ben 10 franchise. And it's also a meme somehow. Bruh. Kermit the Frog falling to his doom. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh! It's from, okay, speaking of the devil, there's an update on my monitor, the new monitor I'm getting. It just went through the process of the order, finally. So it should not be in the shipping stage. Which that's a good thing, honestly. When Joseph sees the cursed uptick on the rebel. And I'm trying to just the freaking. There we go. If I can hear that a little bit better. I'm gonna say it again. When Joseph sees the weird cursed object on the rebel of a blaster. Oh yeah, forget to mention this too. Apparently, Joseph was struggling to fight Mr. Dream. If you guys don't know the context, there's a fan-made Punch-Out game that I. Oh well, there's actually two Punch-Out fan games. One is Super Punch-Out based, and one is the regular NES Punch-Out based. We tried that one, the NES Punch-Out based fan game that has all the fighters, and we stuck up Mr. Dream. And when I was standing outside right before Presley showed up at my house, he's like, "Are you kidding?" And as I heard it from the freaking window. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that as well too. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, let me look at his Presley's Discord stream. I see. What is that? Yeah, I'm doing alright, Presley. I'm just like, going through my stuff as usual. Oh, why did it do that? That's odd. Fun fact, your stomach can explain? Explain to me, Joseph? Okay, alright. At this point he's making up he's making shit up right now. Hold on. Where's that sound? Where's that sound? How? How? How would that make any sense? Of course, he got the. I fucking knew that you're gonna end up saying that. That okay? That doesn't make any sense. But the other one, that's basically Phillips's lingo, man. Yeah, it's basically Phillips's own lingo. What? Your pinky is the strongest finger? Oh! Make it make sense.
Have you tried to carry all the groceries at once?
With a pinky finger? A single pinky finger.
There's your answer.
I don't know. That's gonna make it painful. Don't you think? Like it's gonna get strained, like ah, like I can't hold it anymore. That is a possibility, and I can see that. Wait. Oh my fucking god! I did a fucking joke. The fact that I said I can see that, that's just... Man. Oh. Okay. That's technically true. There's a actual powerhouse within your cells that can burn off your fat if you don't eat the waste stuff and eat something healthier. I forgot the name of that cell, but it does work. Let's see. Fun fact, under stress, you produce more ear... Huh. Are you fucking... Okay. Let me ask this question again, Mr. Joseph. Why are you gay? If that is the case, do you know the way? Okay, alright. I'll say it again. Why are you gay, Joseph? If that is the case, do you know the way on how you get there as being gay? Oh, he ends up putting the Barney gift. Wait, I thought this was ready. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the hell? What? Oh! I'm not gonna say it, but Presley showed me an anime that I had to search up, and I'm just gonna let you, Joseph, search it up on your own. But it was wild. It was freaking wild. Man, I'm dead. Hold on, let me try to pull out a gift right over here. Here, there's the gift of the day from me. From me. Yo, check yourself. Hey, yo, check yourself. What the fuck? Gets blown up.
Categories.
That is crazy. You know what my niece just said?
What?
You know what my niece just said right now? She said, "Did you know there's actually different categories of cannibalism?" How the frick does that make any sense? Different categories of cannibalism.
Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
How does that make any sense?
Like the most is dying in stuff. For example, like One Piece. Example.
Well, good thing it's getting captured on live stream right now.
When you eat yourself, for example, what?
Like when
Okay,
you're
I'm about to close out that music.
You remember One Piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let me jeez.
I'm sorry, my voice went. No, please.
In the one scene where Sanji and his boss was on the island by themselves for almost 6 months, he eats his own leg
She's
so Sanji can have all the food. That's just like
Actually, no, that fit well with this image I sent. Right here.
Joseph, look at what Presley sent.
She lost her mind. Apparently so.
She lost her goddamn mind. Holy shit.
The one valid thing that cannibalism is allowed is by eating yourself. Like, what the frick?
Oh, oh yeah, and Presley, if you don't even know, unless if Lone already told you, but I had to surprise Lone on his birthday just to go on over to his house. Little I did not know that he was actually busy cleaning up. I was like, oh, and we're just like, you know what? Let's go on over to like what he told me like, let's go on over to my grandma's house, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And then from there, the rest is history. I was at Joseph's house. It was a lot of fun as well, and yeah, I said I basically surprised him the other day on his birthday, and that was really cool. And you know what? You know this is actually kind of funny too. You know what Brady and Lone said to me? As I walked my ass on over to his house and I told him about that, they said I'm a freaking psychopath for doing it. But in reality, I have been doing this for like almost well for almost 3 months now. Since I've been starting to walk around. But yet it is still somewhat valid because of the freaking heat, and I honestly don't give a shit. So, as long as I don't get heat stroke or pass out like this, then we're good. Remember, everyone, always drink water for hydration. Oh, hey, Orlando. He just decided to pop back into the live stream. Yeah, so you missed a lot of stuff that I just said, but that's okay. You might learn it. You might learn it about it once you watched the live stream when it gets turned into a video. But hey. Anyway. Number one, survival capitalism. See, now you can get somebody who would say number one, survival capitalism, or some shit like that. What in the hell? Hold on. Survival capitalism, probably the most well known. This happens when people are starving and have no other food source. Famous examples include shipwrecks or plane crashes where survivors resorted to eating those who had already died. Oh. ritual or religious cannibalism. Some cultures historically practice it as part of ceremonies, often believing it in honor the dead, transferred strength, or had spiritual significance. This was relatively rare and okay. Endo. We got endos from FNAF doing cannibalism. I'm just kidding. Eating someone from outside your group, such as an enemy, sometimes to symbolize victory to gain their perceived strength. That's where we have seen this before within freaking movies, TV shows. Hello, like that I already knew. I can't pronounce the first word, but I'll still read the definition of it. This one surprises a lot of people in parts of Europe, especially between the 16th and the 18th centuries. Some people believe that consuming human blood, fat, or powdered skull could treat illnesses. It wasn't considered cannibalism by many people at the time, but historians classify it that way today. Pathological cannibalism. Cannibalism associated with severe mental illness or certain preventable cases. This is extremely rare. And then nutritional cannibalism in animals. Well, that's obvious. Anyway. Of course, Presley had to put up a FNAF gift. As I said, endo cannibalism. That's fucking wild. You know what? I'm ending my stream. I'm ending my stream. I'm just kidding. I just faked you guys out on that. That was quick. See, wait for those fake outs now, because I'm gonna use that as a tactic. And you know who got that? You know who I got that from? Blue Rye, obviously. Oh my god, there's more. Wait, self-cannibalism, or otherwise known as auto-cannibalism? When someone consumes parts of their own body, such as biting off skin, nail. Oh. Well, you got one right here. Because there's parts of their body and nails, or there's no way. Even hair? Nobody does that. Ew. Ew, gross. No. I get the other two, but hair? Hair? Out of all things? Anyway. Mild forms like chewing inside the inside of your cheek or biting your nails aren't usually what researchers mean. They refer to more significant behaviors. And then placing a I can't pronounce that first word. Or even the actual word pronunciation in the parentheses. Hell no. After giving birth, some mammals eat the oh. Oh. Accidental or unwitting cannibalism. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Rare situations where someone consumes human tissue without realizing it. Historically, this sometimes happened through medicine. I can't pronounce that either. that contain human remains. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. It's better not be more than that. It's better not be more than that. And you better not fuck with me with this one, please. There's no official number. Okay. Wait, that's a bad thing. If there's no official number, that means there's infinite more terms. Ah. Okay. Alright. 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 That, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Types of cannibalism. Ay, ay, ay. Again, ay, ay, ay. That's fucking wild. But you said you're welcome. Okay. I mean, we don't need that too much of information, but we good to now we know. Now we fucking know. Oh man. That is fucking wild from Presley's gifts. Alright. Let me put this up. Mr. Where do we see that okay, never mind. When you stub your toe, but it's the middle of the night and everyone is asleep. It do be like that sometimes, actually. When you do accidentally wake up, and then all of a sudden, you start hitting your toe. No, even worse, if you get a freaking cramp within your calf, dude, I would say this, that's even more worse. I'm gonna keep it stat. That is even more worse. In my own opinion. But a toe though, yeah, it still hurts. But a calf, like a like a cramp of your calf, my God, that would be fucking hurt so much. Yes, not that long ago. I think it was a week or 2 weeks ago, I believe. But I have seen people, a lot more people than that got worse, a lot more worse calf cramps, and you can actually see the muscle inside of the calf. I mean, inside of the calf. I didn't even know, bro. Hold on, I did not even notice within the chat. Presley put the I forgot the face what it was, but if you know, you know. I am under the bed, bro. Bro, you're not Pennywise. You're not cartoon cat or dog. You're not freaking the rat from the Finance of Kenny's 3. Okay. Yo. I see that within the gift. Oh, welcome back, Lone. I can't access my fucking. It's that. I can't access to the one feed. I can't even access to. There we go. Got it. Hold on. Flint like wood. This is the part that Joseph should know the line. He should know the line for Flint Lockwood. Yes, I'm still thinking about that. Alright. Anyway. So now I have to place my phone over here. When Charles Calvin arrives at the door of your house, giving you a ride on his helicopter, what would you do if that happened? You just gotta boop him on the nose, Presley? What the hell? Joseph, are you still there? If you heard what I asked with the question, if Charles Calvin, if Charles Calvin was riding on his helicopter and he arrives at your doorstep of your house, what would you do? And also, Presley, there's no problem, all right? There's no problem with that. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, hold on. Let me show. Let me show what me and Presley saw from this. I'm gonna ping your name. I'm gonna ping your name, Lone, so you can see for yourself. It's interesting at the same time, but also it's like, what the hell? And at that one moment of one of those words, I just instantly like, you know what? I'm gonna end stream, and I faked those two out. I faked Presley and Joseph out because of that. I still have access to it. Yes, I do. The hell is this? Oh, how did I manage to get that? It doesn't make sense. Paul, Paul, how the fuck did I manage to take those screenshots? Weird. Oh, we got an update here from my mom. Her surgery has ended because I got it from the message on my phone. It didn't take that long. I'll just recap it. She went for the surgery for her right foot just to get the stents to flow again within the veins. And the only way to do that is like that one method that I seen from like the dental mouth procedure where there's like missing gum that's supposed to be on or right next to your teeth that holds the bone structure. And what they do in the dental procedure, they take a sliver of your gum from a different area of that small piece and place that small piece to the weakened structure of the two teeth, or maybe one tooth, and tries to keep it from not decaying or some shit like that. So that's what's happening within the leg. Some of the veins of the stents is not doing so well, and some of the veins from her other parts of the body might be taken out, restructure it for those, but then has to restructure the entirety of the right leg to keep it going flowing. To keep going with the flow, so now I have to wait until my mom calls me and see what's going on. Is there any changes within the live chat? No. Oh. Introducing Maxwell the cat inside of the Finance of Freddy's floor closet. God damn it, why did I open up? I'm still drinking this one. Alright, looks like I'm about to start ending the stream since the only thing is it's pretty much the live update and all that, and also a major quick update from my mom's surgery procedure, and it's already now ended, so I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. Other than that, I think that's it for the live. Mostly it's just basically chill and talk around, you know, afterwards. And like I said, soon there will be another live stream update once things start to go much better into the right direction on a lot of things. Mostly, you know, my room setup and everything has changed. Or should I say got swapped? Swapped. There we go. And yeah, so again, I don't know what's gonna happen from here, but hey, it's a surprise. This live stream was a surprise to a lot of y'all. So yeah, hopefully, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And is there anything else that you guys want to say before we head off?
No, not really.
Okay, all right. So other than that, as always, stay fresh, stay safe, watch your surroundings, and also stay informed and stay educated. And ladies and gentlemen, there we go.